Hello, hello, everybody. We are here. It's a beautiful Monday, cold Monday. Let's just say cold Monday in our area. It's really, really cold today. For everybody that's out there, saludos. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to have a special guest tonight, Miss Veronica, La Consentida. She's going to be joining us. So just bear with us. We'll go ahead and add her on. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like, share, let everybody Sorry, guys. I'm still trying to get over my cough. Yes, guys, go like, share, invite everybody on that we are on. We're going to do the interview here with Miss Veronica y la Consentida. Again, thank you for tuning in. For all our people listening from out of town, out of state, thank you for always being joining in. Thank you guys so much. Saludos to La Jolla Promotions. Thank you guys so much for everything you guys do, for all your artists that you guys have. Always grateful to have them on our show again because of you guys. We do this. Thank you so much to La Jolla Promotions. I'm gonna go ahead and get Miss Veronica here with us. Let me go ahead and add Miss Veronica onto to her page. Miss Veronica y la Consentida. Hello, Miss Veronica.
Hello.
Yes, guys, Miss Veronica la Consentida is on here with us tonight. I cannot wait
Hello.
to Yes, I can't wait for you guys to know what's up about what's up with Miss Veronica, her band, her music, her album, the music video, everything she's doing right now. I cannot wait for you guys to find out what's going on with her and with her music. Again, Miss Veronica, thank you so much for joining us here this
No, thank
beautiful, well, it's not beautiful, cold Monday. I know everybody's going crazy with the whole the president and the president coming into office, the cold, the snow, man, where it's just a crazy month and a crazy day. But we're here right now with you. Thank you so much for
thank
joining us and tuning in.
you. Thank you, La Jolla also promotions for helping me connect with you. Yes, it is. We started the year pretty crazy.
Yes, definitely. I can totally agree on that. So, Ms. Veronica, I know down in this area, and I say this to a lot of the artists that we do keep getting new artists. A lot of this music doesn't get heard too much down here because they're so used to the banda music, the old school Tejano from like Selena Emilio, Ram, like Stephanie Elida. All that is usually what's been heard in this area. But you guys, as you artists, I know you've been in the industry a little bit longer than that, and you want to let people know a little bit of your history and how you got started. What was the first thing that first song or how you got into the industry?
Well, I'm in Las Vegas. I mean, I've been here for about 23, 24 years. And I
Okay.
had heard a little bit of Tejano music and I loved it. Like, I just loved it. But when I started in the industry here in Las Vegas, nobody was supportive of Tejano music. It's all about banda, mariachi, norteño, all the regional Mexicans. So they discouraged it a lot. So I decided to record a few songs that kind of sounded like the sound that I was looking for. I I could not find people to record me, but we kind of did it. And then I put some of those songs away because everybody was like, "You're not gonna make it in that industry here. Nobody hears Tejano in Las Vegas. Like they don't want to hear that music. That doesn't sell." So I decided to
Yeah.
start singing banda, and I have about 6 albums. That's what I've done, and I did banda, sireño, norteño, but I don't know, I was just drawn to that music and I was like, why can't I do Tejano? Why? They're like, no one wants Tejano here in Vegas. But so I
Mhm.
went about 10 years ago to San Antonio with my little cumbias that I made here in Vegas that I would give them to Queda, Keda. I met the family. They were very supportive, the family there, and they played my cumbias. But they said,
Mhm.
you need to record Tejano the next time you come. You should have Tejano. And I said, how can I record Tejano? Las Vegas doesn't want Tejano. So they kept saying, and another person, I gotta say thank you to I call him my Nino, Santos Leal, let me sing my cumbias from Las Vegas. But he said, I'm you something. You need to record the real Tejano music. And I said, nobody records that here. Nobody records it. So here I am about 10, 11 years later, coming back telling Santos, guess what, Santos? I'm recording Tejano music now, but I'm recording it. So I recorded
Yes.
my music in San Antonio, and they still don't want it here in Las Vegas, but I'm determined now to bring it to Las Vegas. No one's gonna
Yes.
stop me. No one's gonna stop me from bringing the music here.
Yes, and it's so crazy because they do have a convention for the Tejano takeover, and I mean, that's the only thing that's there, and they should see the bundle of crowd that goes to those events, especially that event. I mean, I've seen other artists that do bring in stuff, but they're more, I guess you can say, like, not Tejanos or like reggaetons or bandas or stuff like that. They do bring them there, and they're supportive of them. But it's how
Yes.
you say it's crazy that they don't open the doors for Tejanos when there's a lot of Tejanos in Las
Well,
Vegas.
listen to this, and you're gonna be the only one that's heard this story. Yesterday, I go to our swap meet because my husband has a norteño band, and they're gonna actually let them play at the swap meet that gets packed with people. And I went in
Yes.
the office with him, and I told the guy signing the contract, is there any way I could bring some bands here from Texas? They would love to play here. It's a beautiful stage. It gets thousands and thousands of people go to the swap meet, and we have concerts there all the time. And he goes,
Mm-hmm.
Tejano? He's like, I've never seen Tejano in Las Vegas. And I said, I know, but why don't you open the door here and I'll help you bring them? And he said to me, there may be a reason why nobody wants that music here. And I said, what are you talking about? He said, there may be a reason. Did you think about that, Veronica? And I'm like, what's the reason? What is the reason? Tell me the reason. And he said, I've never even seen a lot of Tejano bands in California. Why would we bring them here? And I just got so frustrated. And I said, just try it. Just try it,
Yes.
you know? And because and then he goes, why do you think? And I was very honest, and this may be a little too much for the podcast, but I said, I think that the regional Mexican market is not allowing another market to come in because they want to make all the money with the concerts. And he
Yeah.
looks at me and I said, it's all politics and they're trying not to let another genre in Las Vegas and it's just not right. And I was like going on and he goes,
Yeah.
well,
But
he
it
said,
but it's true. I mean, it is true. And
right?
it is. It's. I've heard so many stories about, especially like award shows and everything. It's all political.
It
And yes,
is.
and us talking about this might bring us bad whatever. But you know what? It's
Bad
okay because I
treatment.
know all the podcast people talk to artists and they say the same thing. So yes, it is very political, and it's crazy that we have to live in that world too. I mean, as it
Yes.
is, it's all our life right now is being very political, where we're getting cut off from being on TikTok, or we can't do
Right.
this, or we're putting us off from this and that. So instead of us supporting each other, we're just bringing each other down, and it's crazy because I'm pretty sure the person that's running it there is Mexican but
Well,
American because he was born here.
let me tell you. So I proceed to tell him that my songs are doing very well. And I've been singing in Las Vegas for 20 something years. And why did I have to go over there to have the support and the love that I've been searching for? And I said, it's beautiful over there. And I said, I'm doing very well. I'm getting interviews, and my music is getting played. You don't know how much that means to me. And he says to me, then you need to be over there. You don't need to be.
Wow.
And I just sat there and I'm like, so my husband looks at me, he goes, how are you feeling about that? I said, he just made me stronger. He just made me stronger.
Wow.
I will prove that the music can come here and the people will love it. And he will one day say, why didn't I support her? You know what I mean? It's going to be one of those stories,
Yes.
and that's okay because like everybody has their journey. But I'm gonna do my best. You know, I don't even know if you can see any of this. I want to just show you. I know you didn't want to go this direction with the podcast, but there is. I don't know if you can see it, but this is the swap meet. This is how
Oh
packed.
wow.
Okay, I want you to see this is where I want a Tejano band because it's just not fair that we can't
Yeah,
bring beautiful
and it's
music.
you know what that kind of reminds me, that
Isn't it
event
beautiful?
reminds me a little bit of other events that there is out there.
Look at that. You
And
see
there's
that?
okay. Yeah, there's a lot of
I
there.
was
I
like,
mean, I
why
was
can't
seeing a
we
little.
have, some up and coming artists and maybe a J Bed or somebody to come in, or maybe even if it's not that high of a caliber of talent, people that are trying to make it. Why can't they give Las Vegas a taste? Our locals,
Yes.
our locals. I know the convention comes in town, but our locals don't know.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know about it. And we're like, I feel like this is the entertainment capital of the world. Why don't we have Tejano music? So
Yeah.
that's
I
my little piece.
so I was wondering, like, do you guys like you be living there? Do you see all the promotion that they do for the Las Vegas thing?
No,
Like in your area there, like radios or like
none.
billboards or anything? Nothing.
You have to
So
pass
I'm
by
guessing.
the West Gate. You have to pass by the West Gate to get a little taste of a little tiny billboard at the West Gate, and that's it. You will not know about it.
Wow.
It's like as if someone's coming to sell Tupperware. I mean, you'll know because you're near that
So
place.
I'm guessing.
We don't
I'm
have.
guessing the people that do go out there, they're from out of state, or they like look at social media from
because
Texas or artists, and that's how they'll be able to find out. Then.
because they, yeah, maybe they've been following it for a while or they like that style. It's like if you
Wow.
like, opera, you're going to look up opera. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
the people that go locally, the majority of them were either raised with a little bit of Tejano music or something, or they know it because they lived in Texas or they have a friend that goes there. It's not a blanket over Las Vegas that everybody has heard this music. They're not played on the
Yeah.
radio. They're not anywhere. Only internet
Wow.
radio. How are you going to find the internet radio if you don't listen to that music? So I just been
Yes.
trying really, really hard. And I know people like, oh, she's saying it over and over, but I really feel that I'm going to have to do it myself. You know what I mean? I'm going to
Yeah.
have to
Even
walk.
if you have to walk the streets and give out flyers or something.
Well, what I'm saying is I want to get it on the radio. I want bands to come
Oh,
here. I
definitely.
want Vegas to
Yes.
know this. The music is I feel, and I know this is my opinion, I feel like the Hano music is a very classy music for Latinos.
Oh,
It
definitely.
really is.
Mhm.
There's all kinds of music, and I've sang banda, I've sang all that. But when I started singing Tejano, I felt like the music matched my passion. If they both
Mhm.
matched, it wasn't like my
Yes.
passion was so big and the music was kind of weak. No, it felt like big. It felt like a show.
Yes.
And I was like,
Yes.
I love this music. So I'm gonna keep working hard on that.
Well,
But we can
you know
keep
what,
going
Miss
on it.
Veronica? Yeah, Miss Veronica, like if our music even is getting to well-known artists. Look at what Carol G did to one of their songs. She sounded a little bit like Selena type of vibe. Look at Frontera. They have a little bit of Tejano. They put their some Tejano songs on their show. Like they're doing it and they're getting clapped, but our Tejanos try to do it and it's like, oh, it's not, we're not ready for that, or that is not something that will be successful here, or the door gets shut off really quick, and it's sad. It really is
Yeah,
to know that that's what happens to the Tejano industry, especially in those areas. And it's I see that it does. Tejanos do go to California. I see a lot of events always happening out there. I've seen where Signal's gone out there, La Mafia, like I see like all these artists actually go out there, and why can't other people go out there? Just why just them? You know what I mean? But
right.
it's like you said, it's political. It's who you know, who's your promoter, who's like it's just different, different genre on how the business kind of works. I guess you can say. So I mean, I know, I see you're thriving. You're gonna get it there somehow or some way.
Yeah. I'm only 4'9", but I will stand up to anybody when it comes to this kind of stuff. I'm like
Yes,
my dad
awesome.
used to say, "You're a chile piquin," you know those little tiny chilies.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want to say saludos to some of the people we have on here. Mr. David Vila, saludos. Mr.
Hi.
Henry, hello Henry, how you doing?
Hi.
Yes, Rick Duran, hot from Houston station out there in Houston.
Oh,
Thank you
Ricky,
so much
gracias.
for yes, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking, sharing. Thank you guys.
Hi.
We're getting to know a little bit of Miss Veronica and her music and the love and the you know what she's doing. So Miss Veronica, I know you have a song right now that's getting played and it's been I've heard it in several radio stations. It's called Porque Sigues. You want to tell us a little bit about that one? I think you have a music video for that one too as well, right?
No, that one's the very latest release. I don't have a video yet. I'm hoping Mr. David Vela will be in this video. He's been wanting to be in one of my videos. So since I have you online, this would be a perfect one because I don't have a video yet. But it was written by Joel Villarreal, which is the
Okay.
brother of Javier Villarreal, which is my producer, and brother of Panchito Villarreal, which is from Grupo Rodeo. So they are all brothers.
Wow.
So
Nice.
they've all kind of been supporting and putting their best forward on my songs. So if you hear my songs, they're just I couldn't have asked for better people on my songs, really, because the music, the writings, the harmonies, the instruments, like they're picking the best of the best. They're bringing in musicians that have been in the business for over 40 years. And I really am blessed by that. But yeah, it's called Porque Sigues by Joel Villarreal.
Yes, yes. So that's really really good. I've heard Mr. Javier Vargas' name a lot. I wonder if it's the same person. I know he did. If I'm not mistaken, another song called "Olvídalo." I think with my good friend Randy Nav and Kari Karina. If it's the same guy, because I know there's a lot of producers that do songs and stuff like that. So I hoping it's the same guy. But I've heard his name constantly. So um, I've been hearing your music, the music that we have of you, Miss Veronica, and it's really, really good because it's really Tejano. It has the rhythm of like smooth, like Jay Perez type of vibe to like how can I say maybe like the girl versions of like Elida a little bit. Like it's just Tejano. Like it's really really good music. I like what you're doing. Is there anything else besides like ranchera and cumbia that you have on your CD? Do you do other music like country? Do you do rock en español or what? Or is it just Tejano?
Well, I've sang pretty much every genre. Like I've sang country, I've sang R&B, I've sang, gospel, I've sang everything, every genre, banda, sierreño, bolero, mariachi. I grew up singing mariachi. So when I finally found Tejano, people to do Tejano, I decided
Mm-hmm.
to make that album the majority Tejano because I had been waiting for this moment for a while. But I will tell you this, some of the songs that I kind of put away because nobody was supportive when I started recording for that style, I put them on this
Mhm.
album. So I have
Awesome.
two songs. One is called Cuando Estoy Contigo. Now, that one was made famous by a Tejano band. I don't have the name, but I know if you look it up, Cuando Estoy Contigo, David Lee Garza might have been. They made it really
Mm.
popular. At the same time, I was given that song by a writer, and I recorded that song many, many years ago, probably 2000 and maybe 2003. I mean, it was a long time. 2000 and yeah, 2000 and no, no, no. Yeah, 2003-ish. I recorded it, but they didn't support me, so I put it away. Well, that song is on the album
Okay.
now. And I'm very excited
Ah,
because that
nice.
band made it famous, so now people will recognize the song. He
Yes.
was the writer. Yeah. There's another song on the album called Pedacito de Chocolate. That one I did release, but it didn't do well because everybody wanted to hear my banda and my norteño. They really didn't put a lot of attention. But that song was written
Mhm.
by Fidencio Ayala, Ramon Ayala's brother. He wrote that song,
Wow.
and he told me that I could record
Nice.
it. So those two songs are on the album. plus Chaparrito Peligroso, which is my own song that I wrote, that I did a video with Tiger Maze. If Tiger Maze ever sees it.
Awesome. Yes, Tiger Man.
Did you watch that video yet where he dances to my song Chaparrito Peligroso?
Yes, yes,
Okay,
I have.
so I re-released that one. I've released that one probably like 3 times, but I could never get a video to make people laugh
Okay.
and smile and be happy the way I wanted till I met Tiger Maze. And when I met Tiger
Yes.
Maze, I said, "You are on that video tomorrow." And we recorded it like in one day. I edited it one day and we had it out like in 2 days. So Tiger Maze, like Tiger Maze, you amaze me. I mean, honestly, he did a fantastic job, and that song will never be the same. It now has an amazing dancer.
Yes, yes. He made it into a fun video, and it's a great song. So he put a little spark to it. Let's just
Right,
say.
he put like they say, he put the crema on the tacos. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes, that's so good that you have this relationship with these people, and they're willing to help you and open doors for you, Miss Veronica. I know for females right now, it's hard, especially the new artists, and I don't know if you've seen my show before. I kind of put myself in doing this because I have a best friend. She's also a singer. Her name's Kari Karina. And I saw she's so talented, and I just kept seeing doors being closed on her. And I said, man, what can I do to kind of open up a little bit for new artists to at least get one opportunity to be put out there, let their amazing music be put out there, at least to hear it once. If somebody picks it up, you can have 10 or 6 people listening, but out of those 6, either 1 or 2 are gonna listen to it, and they're gonna tell everybody else, be like, hey, you know what, I heard this person, I saw this interview, go check them out. And then it'll just lead off from there. But they at
Right,
least need to get their feet wet, or put their, get their opportunity, their 30-40 minute, interview, or whatever the case may be. But at least they got the opportunity, and that's where doors start opening. And this is the reason I kind of started doing this, like,
that's
and
great.
and we do it for you guys because I love music, and I never will call myself a DJ because I don't mix or do all that stuff. I play the music, and then I let the people judge the music itself, And we play everybody that we can whenever they send us the music. I know we have a couple of songs, like I told you earlier. We do have some songs from you. Your songs are on rotation on our app, and they can listen to your music like 24/7, 7 days out of the week, and your music will be on rotation, like on there. So if anybody that's out there, we give people like Miss Veronica an opportunity, and this is why we do it. We do it for people like you that can't get themselves to what we call the well-known radio stations, and we try to open doors for people like you that don't even get the chance to be heard down here, because a
Right.
lot of people in our area, it's like they're stuck on what is like Ramirera, Jay Perez, Marcos Orozco, David Lee Garza, Elida, Signo, La Mafia. Like, we're stuck on that, but they don't see how much new artists are out there, and how talented they are as well. And
Okay.
and and we're just so stuck on that, and on that, what we call it, the old school music, you know. And you guys can play that as well. I've seen a lot of new bands that do covers from those type of musicians or that band, and they sound great, and they're so talented as well, and they don't get the opportunity to play at big events or any event. And you're like, okay, what's going on? Why are we stuck on the same? Like, we're just so stuck on those artists, and that we cannot give these new artists opportunities. And hopefully us doing this, Ms. Veronica, will bring doors for you, open doors for you. Oh, and I know you've done other interviews with other people, but I know that in our area, your type of music or any of the new artists doesn't get played too much down here. But because they don't know them down here. And I'm glad that we're able to do this for you guys.
Thank you. Thank you. You are a blessing. I've been doing this for a long time. It's been very difficult. I
Yes.
knocked on doors, I sent emails, I did all this stuff in the beginning and it was just difficult. I did succeed at some stuff, but it's people like you that give us hope, in the business.
Mhm.
Like, we're not doing all this because, we invest time. I mean, I'm traveling over there and I'm like trying to make it happen. And just to hear it on a radio and hear you say that, it's like, okay, it's all worth it. It's all worth it because
Mhm.
people in your area, where people, a place I probably will haven't gone, of course, they're gonna get to hear me for the first time. It just starts
Yes.
branching out, and maybe they'll be like, oh, I heard this girl, she's a new artist, and they look me up, and then maybe I make one download.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I get a little money back.
Yes.
It's 99 cents
Yes.
for every download, but you know what? It all works out. Like, all this
Yes.
is what makes it happen, and without people like you we couldn't make it happen. So thank you. That's
Yes. And
all it is.
yes.
Thank you.
And like I told all the people that have come through our show and stuff like that, we are always open whenever you need us to help you out, put your music out there or whatever. And hearing your journey, Miss Veronica, and hearing that you're from Vegas, it's like how we say here, us Tejanos are so chiflaos because we have it. We have the Tejano music.
Yeah, I
But
know
when
you
you
guys are
leave,
spoiled.
yeah, but once you leave Texas and you go to other cities, you and like here, there's not that much. Like I've been seeing, like a lot of concerts don't get that much support, but when these artists move out to different cities, they get the bundle of people go to the shows, and you're like, what the heck is happening, right? Like we don't get that support back at home, but because they don't have this type of music, all they
Right.
have is like conjunto, they have bandas, they have reggaeton, but they don't have tejano. And this is why I always say we're chiflaos, because we have it and we don't appreciate it. But they go somewhere else and they get appreciated because they don't have it. And
Right.
like how you say, Vegas closes the door on that, but they don't see that one. Like I think it's a 3 day event or 4 day event, and there's bundles of Mexicanos at
Thousands.
this Westgate
And
hotel.
they want to go see Las Vegas, which helps our economy
Yes,
here. You know, it's like
yes,
it could bring so much. I mean, I don't have the fun. If I had abundance of funds, I would be doing something all the time. You know what I mean? It's just little me. But I don't know. I have faith in God that He's gonna make this happen. You know what I mean? He knows the
yes,
what I feel that would be the best thing for even our city, because it's not only about bringing the bands, it's for them to hear some good music. I'm not
mm,
saying that the other ones are not good music, but I just feel like the Hano is a healthy music. It really is. I know that sounds weird, but when I'm around the music, it just feels so different in those events. It feels good. It feels family. It's a culture that we need in our city, but people don't understand that until they see it. Then they'll be
yeah,
like, oh, because sometimes you really have to show someone. If I could just
yes,
if I could pick up fanfare and then bring it over here, you know,
yes.
just pick up the
Imagine
whole
that.
festival and bring it to Las Vegas, right?
Yes, 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 definitely. I think us maybe talking about this will open a little bit of eyes of the people that kind of do have the ability to do it, and be like, you know what, she is right. Like we've never thought about it, we never saw it that way, and maybe they'll see it, and then they'll be like, hey, Miss Veronica, you know what? We heard you on this. This is what we have. This is what we want to do, and then you don't know what connection you probably got from just saying that. That a lot of people that are Tejanos or they're promoters here in Texas don't see that. The only ones that probably see that is the people that live there. But maybe this will
Well,
open doors to somebody
yeah.
to want to do something like that.
All I ask is that I'm allowed to sing. That's all I want.
Yes,
Just let me sing, okay?
Yeah, yes.
Just let me give
Um,
you some
I
time on
think
stage. Then everything will be like I'll be excited about, someone else doing it because I just want to show my city that I sing this now.
yes. Yes, yes. And I can't wait to your doors open up more and I see you more out here and maybe run into you in some of
I
these
would love that.
concerts that are gonna be around. Want to say hello again back to the fans that are on. Saludos to my other radio personnel, Mr. Piano Martinez. Salud, Mr. Piano. Ms. Roxanne Reese. Salud, Ms. Roxanne. Thank you for tuning in.
Hi,
Ms. Veronica,
Roxanne.
I know you said that you have your album that just came out in December. So, can you want to let the people know how they can find you? Who's your promoter? Who do you they contact to make to see if they can get you for the event or something like that? Who's your manager out there?
Okay, well, the person that represents me in Texas is La Jolla Promotions. She's doing a
Yes.
fantastic job just finding places for me to present myself right now. We're starting off small. I just finished my album, so I am offering certain little packages. I just want to get out there. So any opportunities are available to me when I'm there because I travel there. So in a certain time frame, I want to be able to do as much as I can. So if there's any kind of events going on or there's interviews or there's meet and greets, I want to do them while I'm there because I'm there like I go and I stay like 10 days. And those are the times that I'm running around literally. So yes, um, look for get a hold of La Jolla Promotions and she will direct anything that I need to do out there. My album is on all digital downloads. I wanted to finish it. My goal was to finish it in December on purpose because I wanted to be able to qualify for awards that say you had to have the album the year before because
Yes.
the year before I didn't qualify because I had a bunch of songs, but I only had one the year before that. So I was like, I only have one
Okay.
song to qualify. So now I have 10 songs. And now for this year, I can qualify for a lot of things. So that's why I did it.
Awesome.
I would like to have a celebration. Now, I don't, like I said, I don't have funds to do that. I'm going to see where, what, when, but when I finally figure out, because I think this is a really needed I need to celebrate and I need to celebrate
Yes.
because it's a great accomplishment for me that I did a Tejano album, like a real deal, not a Las Vegas trying to play Tejano, like a real Tejano in San Antonio. So I need to have a party. So I'm trying to see
Yes.
how I'm going to do it, where I'm going to do it, who, but everyone's invited. I want everybody to be there to celebrate
Yes.
with me. I literally do. Even if it's
Yes.
just
Awesome.
like a soda celebration, even if it's soda water, but we're celebrating. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Soda
You know
water.
what? There's a lot of clubs that do offer that. I know Tequilas is one of them that offers that. I know Mustang Sally does that as well. Maybe you can reach out to Mr. Rudy Lopez for that, and I think it's Mr. Trevino for the Tequilas one. And you never know, they might just open the doors for you on that, and would
I would
want to
love
do
to
that.
do something. Yeah, I would love to do
Yes.
something, and then try to invite some people from Vegas to go down there if they can too, because so many people
Yes.
here have supported me for so many years, and they're really excited that I'm finally getting a little recognition. I finished something I really wanted to do. So yeah, and you're
Yes.
invited too.
Awesome. Yes, just let us know. We would love to be there. I would love to be there. I know a lot of people tell me, "Hey, you don't make a lot of the events." It's not that. I live in Crystal City, and a lot of people don't know. Crystal City is about 2.5 hours away from San Antonio. We're closer to the border of Eagle Pass, so it's kind of hard for me to make it. And plus, this is like my hobby part-time job because I have an actual job, so my job
You're
doesn't let
like
me
I have a
really
real
be able. Yeah, I have a real life, but sometimes I do have weekends open that I can actually do it. But um, I always try to make the events. The reason also sometimes I'll do it is because, like I said, I have my best friend that's a singer too. Her name's Kari Karina, and I usually like sometimes Los Sky where it's like perfect, where she has the weekend off, I have the weekend off, and we'll make events. And then a lot of the time is because if a lot of people know, the reason I was called La Comadre Kelly D because of my other good friend Stephanie Montiel. So
Oh,
we would
nice.
go to, yeah, we go to San Antonio. I would go to San Antonio for that, to go, support her, or go to her events, or like go to the award shows like Premios Mundial. I know it's coming up in February 20th. So I mean, who knows? You might even make that one.
I'm reading what Loy. Oh, she's just giving you my agenda.
Oh, so you'll be at the All Star Award Show on February 12th, Desperados in San Antonio. And
Yeah.
on February 14th, you will open up for Jesse Perez Compadres Alegres in Seguin, Texas. Awesome, awesome. So you will be in the area then, out here in this, well,
Good.
Seguin, San Marcos area. Yes.
So how far is that from you?
Um, Seguin is about, I would say, 2.5,
Hours?
because it's close. Yeah, Seguin is closer to Austin.
Okay.
So, and in San Antonio is only like about 2 hours away. So, I mean, I don't know. I know we're supposed to go out to maybe New Braunfels soon. So maybe it'll fall around the same time, and we might be able to go out there. But the Jesse Torres All Star Awards, it's for some reason it always falls when I'm working, so I never
Oh,
get to attend that. So I know that last year, one of our, or like 2 years ago, one of our friends that plays in the band of my friend, he's a drummer. He got nominated, but we didn't get to attend his event there as well. But I know it's a great event that they usually put out there. Um, if you're at fanfare, I know right now the way it looks, I might be attending fanfare. Um, we're hopefully to meet a lot of the artists. I don't know if you're making your plans to be at a meet and greet, or just be out
yeah.
there for a day, the days out there, and maybe I can run into you and actually introduce myself personally,
I would
and
love
can't
that.
wait to take pictures, and let people know, like, we're out here, we're supporting the Tejano scene.
Right. I am looking at my dates right here. I am going to be at the Spring Fest at Market Square. I do have that already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I'll be
Okay,
doing
so you'll
that.
be there the
Yeah,
13th.
the 14th and the 16th.
Okay, so
So
it's
I don't know.
a
I haven't gotten my fanfare schedule. I'm waiting on that. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to do that too because I did it last year when I only had that one, song. So now I have like a
yes.
full album. So I'm waiting on the fanfare schedule, but right now for sure I'm doing the 14 and the 16 at Market Square.
Yes, that's a Friday and a Sunday, guys. So if you're out there at Fanfare on, actually, I'm sorry, it's in March, right?
Spring
It's
Fest.
actually, yeah, it's on Friday and Sunday. So it'll be the third week of March, or second week of March, that they're gonna have Fanfare out there in San Antonio. So if you're in the area, go check it out, guys. I know the in February 20th there's the award show of Premios Mundial, and right after that, a couple of weeks later, then it'll be fanfare. So I know fanfare hasn't, I haven't seen or heard about artists putting in their I guess their bios to be able to qualify to see if they'll be able to play in one of the stages. So unless you have a promoter like La Jolla, or somebody that already knows and is already putting everything in for you, is already doing it. But I know they're right now. I know they're barely putting stuff out there. I know also there's another event coming up, and I think they already confirmed everybody going out there is the Victoria Memorial Bash out there in Victoria, Texas. So I
Oh,
know there's a lot of events coming up. I know, Miss Veronica, I know you'll be picking up, like, you're already going to Market Square. That'd probably be a great opportunity for you. You might get picked up for more events, because
I hope
San
so.
Antonio is the capital of so many fiestas and so
I
many
know.
events. So you might get picked up for there, or you might even make the Milwaukee Festival. You never know.
I don't even know what that is, but whatever it is, I would love to be there.
Yes, yes, yes. And then what else do you have coming up for you, Ms. Veronica? What do you see yourself after doing this? where do you see yourself going from here?
Well, I definitely, like I said, I want to do all these big events and I want to work on
Mhm.
another album. I would love to have another album done. Um, I'm just so grateful that the album is it's really good in my opinion. I mean, we put our all into it, you know, and a lot of love and a lot of work. We did it fast, you know. I released Me
Mhm.
Desalojaste in October of the year before last, 2023. And
Mhm.
by 2024, I finished the full album. So, and usually it takes long, but I kept flying out there. I mean, people thought I lived there already. I don't live in, but I pretty much do because I'm out there so much. You know,
Mhm.
I come here and I miss San Antonio. You know, I'm like, I want to go back. So what do I see
Yes, yes.
for the future? I see, well, I want to get a hit song, you know, that's like my goal is for one
Mhm.
of my songs to be well known. And I think everything will go from there. You know, I just needed to. And the interesting thing is, I have so much music. It's not Tejano, but a lot of people have gone and picked and choose other songs to promote that have been out for 5, 10 years. You know, they've been out for a long time. And I'm
Yes.
like, oh, you really like that song? And they're like, yeah, like I have one right now that has hit 53,000 views on YouTube. And it was a song I would have never thought would hit 53,000 views. But because other people are
Wow.
like looking through my stuff, this song is a
Yes.
zapateado. I don't know if you know what that is, a zapateado, where they hit their feet on the
Yes.
dirt. It's called El Zapateado de Vero. And I did not
Wow.
write it. Some guy wrote it for me. And it's a song that talks about me. I'm kind of talking about myself. And that's the reason I don't like it because I'm like, this song sounds a little bit conceited. You know, I don't, I don't really like that. But I recorded it and you're not going to believe it. It has 53,000 listens today, like now. And I'm like, how did that happen?
Yes.
So
Yes.
there's a lot going on right now, you know?
Yes, yes, Miss Veronica. I swear, I think you're so noble, and you have this spirit just amazing on you. I know
Yeah.
that you're gonna be very, very well taken care of, especially over here in this area. Like you said, you love San Antonio, and they're taking care of you, and they're putting you, bringing you constantly out here, and you're always coming out here, and the response that you get is amazing, and I see it keep going for you. I see you opening more doors for other other places, and it's just the patience. I know that it sucks that you have to be a little patient when it comes to that, but I know you'll get there. And I, like I said, to La Jolla Promotions, thank you guys so much. I know they wrote right now, saying that they're waiting for they haven't heard anything from Fanfare. They're still waiting for it, and they want to schedule a new road tour for you. So for La Jolla Promotions, thank you guys so much. We also have another promoter on here, Mr. Gavino Perez. Thank you, Mr. Gavino. He's a
Yeah.
great, great supporter as well. He has great, great artists under his belt as well. Again, thank you so much, Gavino, for tuning in.
Thank you,
For
Gavino.
Yes, for promoters that are out there, music people that are out there, you have a song or anything, reach out to Veronica. I'm pretty sure she's open to people to send her music. Um,
Yes.
to the promoters that have events uh like festivals or anything. You guys, hear an artist right here, Miss Veronica La Consentida, is open and willing to come and play at your events. Just reach out to her reach out to La Jolla Promotions so they can get a hold of her. I'm pretty sure she's also open for her social media. Again, thank you so much to everybody that's listening and commenting. A lot of that stuff, it goes a long ways, guys. A lot of these artists, even myself, appreciate the hey, hello, how you doing, to we love what you do and stuff like that. Stuff like that keeps artists and myself keep going, and we know that we have a great response to the fans. And I know a lot of people be like, hey, where your views show this, yeah, but if you see the comments, there are so many people on there. It's just that we share our stuff and so many platforms that you guys don't see, but we do get the response that we do. And when it's not just locally here in Texas, we get it all over. We have people from Michigan, we have people from California, Washington, even out of the country. I think I think I think I don't know if it was Germany or somewhere over Poland or something that we get people that hear our show too, and it's like, what do they know about Tejano? But I mean, it could be the military, but who knows, right? I know a lot of people do connect to um Tejano music because how you've said it, Miss Veronica, it's just so sweet. The music of Tejano is more like the amor, it's amor, it's
Right.
friendship. We don't talk about narcotraficos or anything like that, right? Because I've heard some music that do, but it Tejano is about, yes, it breakups, or the, oh, pues la conocí, I got with her, amor, like it's just so sweet. It's just music you can really enjoy and dance, and the flavor that it has is just amazing. Our culture of the Tejano music that we have.
Yes, I truly believe that. I think that it could be even healing for some people because the way the culture is in San Antonio, it's more about, like you said, love, connection, friendships, about life. A lot of the songs are
Mhm.
more about life. They're not they're not promoting anything derogatory or something that's toxic, like a lot of
Mhm.
other music. And I think our youth is missing out on having options. They have only a certain music they hear on the radio here, but they don't have another option. It's just all kind of the same. So that's why I think that Tejano needs to be in Las Vegas. We need to have the option to choose what kind of music we want our house playing, when we're at home, on our TVs, on the radio. Of course, if the youth wants to hear whatever they want to hear, that's fine. But at least we
Yes,
have that beautiful
yes,
music, that to make memories, to dance, even the way they dance Tejano, we don't have it here. So like
yes,
we're really missing out, we really are. You guys are spoiled.
yes. Yes, we are. But
But I
no,
want to
yes,
be
Miss
I want to be
Veronica.
I want to be the consentida over there too. No,
you know, I kind of want to talk to you about that. How did you get that name?
la consentida.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm the oldest of six daughters. And I have five sisters. And I grew up in not a real stable type of home. It was a little bit chaotic. So I always tried to do things the right way so that I wouldn't cause more chaos. And my mom would always tell me, like, mira, no te regaña tu papá, tú eres la consentida. Siempre eres la consentida, nunca te regaña. Well, no me regañaba because I didn't give him reason to regañarme. You know what I mean? He would regañar all my sisters,
Yes.
but he wouldn't regañar me. So my mom's like, mira, tu consentida, no le dices nada. And so I grew up that way, kind of like my sisters were like, she never gets in trouble. And so one day on the radio, I was being interviewed, and if she ever watches this, her name is Laura Chacalosa. She's in California. Real beautiful, beautiful girl, beautiful woman that sings. She said to me on the radio, Mira, you're so like, eres como una consentida. And I thought, that's weird that she called me that too. She doesn't even really know me, but she called me consentida. I was like, that was weird. And she goes, aquí en el radio te voy a bautizar Verónica la Consentida, como tu nombre artístico. And I'm like, that's so weird because my mom always calls me that I'm the consentida, and it just stuck. Like they never stopped calling me that. Ahí viene Verónica la Consentida. So that's kind of how it came about. It was just meant to be, I guess.
Wow.
And it's so different
Yes,
that
definitely.
they really like can mix me up. You know what I mean? They're like, she's Veronica la Consentida. So it worked out.
Yes,
It
that's
worked out
so
really good.
good. Yes, that's awesome. That's good that somebody else, not knowing who you were, just like was able to make the connection with what they would call you to that.
Yeah,
That's
isn't
really,
that?
really
Yeah,
awesome.
it's interesting, right?
Yes, again, you guys, Miss Veronica is gonna be locally here in the area in Seguin, and on the in February she'll be out here in the area in Seguin and San Antonio. Um, they did say that the event you're going to be is at the second annual what was it, the Tejano filmmaker all
Oh
star
yeah,
filmmaker.
that one is
Yeah,
in Texas. That one is in Texas, right? And then I'm gonna go to Seguin. Um,
yeah. Well, Seguin is Texas too. It's just like about 45 minutes from San Antonio, if I'm not mistaken.
okay, well, the Seguin event is a different event. It's a Valentine's dance.
Oh, it's
Uh,
Valentine's Day.
yeah,
Okay,
it's a Valentine's dance
okay.
on the 14th. That one,
A
the one
14,
that
you
I'm
guys,
going.
you heard
Yeah,
it here.
I
She
know.
be on the 12th. You're gonna be at the All Star event.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Okay.
And just so everyone knows, we are going to do our Chaparrito Peligroso live at the Filmmaker Awards.
Awesome, awesome. So you guys heard it. If you guys are out there, make sure you go dress properly. Just joking. But no, there's go check her out. You're gonna love it. Again, to everybody in Seguin, go check her out. She'll be out there to the San Antonio area that event as well. I know like there's a lot of events coming up in February that always are around the same time. So I hope to make it to at least one of those things that are out there in February. And again, Ms. Veronica, I want to give thanks to you and to La Jolla Promotions, to everybody that makes this possible here in our station, to give these artists an opportunity. A lot of the artists, I always tell them, sometimes I don't, I know you guys send me bios and everything and for us to read or whatever. I'll read, but I rather have the connection personally when I talk to you instead of reading off like a paper and be like, okay, so you did this. I rather know your experience on hand instead of being reading on something.
Well, that's great. Yeah, that's good.
Yes, yes, and I know that you have something really, really good gonna go on for you, Miss Veronica. I cannot wait to hopefully catch you in our area down here in the southwest Texas area. I know a lot of the Tejano new artists slowly but surely are getting down here. So hopefully I can see you in one of these events out here. And like again, I'm glad you were able to be here with us. We were able to help you out. Hopefully with whatever you need, the doors are always open here for you guys, the artists, the new artists. Again, I can't say it enough to La Jolla Promotions. They came along just recently and they have brought so many great artists to our platform to give them the opportunity to just be heard and maybe make a connection with our fans down here in this area.
Yes, yes. And I also want to, if I can, say thank you. I'm because I'm from Las Vegas, I'm not in San Antonio to be kind of making the connections, calling the people. Like it would be a lot for me to be doing that and trying to give my best performance and warm up my vocals and make sure I've got my right outfit on. It's just too much. I've said this so many times. So God has blessed me with people surrounding me as my
Mhm.
little, I call them my consentidos army. You know what I mean? The
Yes.
army of the army, the Consentidos army. And
Yes.
yes, I have La Jolla as a promoter. She is running around, but there's still so much to do because I come with a
Mhm.
lot. La Jolla will tell you. It's like I'm coming with 20 bags of luggage to, you know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah.
I've got this, I've got that, I've done this, I've done that. Like I've been doing this for a while. So they're like, there's so
Yes.
much, so much that I could offer from my heart to this industry. So I have Lila Mendoza also, Juan Mendoza. I've got to say publicly thank you. Right
Yes.
away they gave me a channel on TejanoTV.com.
Yes.
I have my podcast on there. And they're also like always watching out for me, sending messages. Don't forget to sign up for this. Don't forget to do that. And then I tell them, "Did
Awesome.
you look into this?" And then I also
Yes.
have brought back Gavino Promotions. We worked together, then we didn't, but now we're back, and he's on board. So now he's like making phone calls, and then you know, there's a lot of people surrounding me, little by little, little by little. I'm not walking alone. I walked into San Antonio alone, but I'm not walking around San Antonio alone. Trust me.
Yes.
I'm thank you to them. Thank you to God for, I don't want to get emotional, but thank you that all this is happening,
Yes.
after many
Yes.
years. And this has been a great experience.
Yes, and Ms. Veronica, I wish you all the best. Like I said, the doors are open. It's always open for you here. Keep grinding. Keep doing what you do. As long as God gives you a day to wake up and breathe and be healthy, keep doing what you love to do. And
Thank you.
and doors are gonna definitely open for you. If they're slowly opening you now, they're gonna just completely wide open for you. Again, we are here for you. For anybody that's out there that's new artists, we always tell you guys we're always here to help you out. We're not another station that you have to go through a like a you have to speak to this and then you have to speak to this and then no.
You
Just
have to get an interview for
come.
an interview.
Yes, yeah, just send us a message and we'll set you up again. I want to thank you guys so much, Miss Veronica. Whatever you need, reach out to us. Let us know. We're here for you. Hopefully, I can run into you again, guys. This was Miss Veronica La Consentida out of Las Vegas. Um, Thank you so much for being here. I
Thank
wish you all the best. If you guys haven't heard, you can find her any of the social platforms out there, or you can reach out to La Jolla Promotions as well. Ms. Veronica, any last words to your fans, to the people that are listening?
Just thank you. Follow me because that's how I keep in touch with everyone. I'm under Veronica La Consentida on all social media sites, even TikTok. When it comes in and out, I'm still Veronica La Consentida on there. But yeah, you can find me on YouTube. The more subscribers I have, the better for me because I can start going live. I can start having more things to share. About my life, about the music, and I'm here to guide any up and coming artists as well here in Las Vegas. That's what I do. I give consultations. I help people copyright their music. I help people become registered writers. So I do a lot of stuff to give back with the knowledge that I have.
Yes,
And thank you so much. Like I said, you're a blessing, and keep doing what you do because it's so helpful to us. So we all work together. It's all
yes,
connected. And of course, if I get to meet you in person, I'll give you a hug in real life. And oh, and just so everyone knows, I now have my album. Like I have CDs to actually sell at events where I didn't have that. I have the complete album finally,
yes,
and they're gonna be $10. That's the only way I could do it. I'm shipping them to text. I mean, I'm doing a lot of stuff, so I think $10 is pretty fair for all the stuff that I've been doing. I need to sell some merch, so I'll be launching also. My own design cowboy hats. Those will be my merch as well.
awesome.
So I'll be doing that too, just to have funds to continue because this takes funds, even though we don't want to have to do that, but we need it.
Yes.
So uh, pretty soon, I'll have that. So hopefully, I have all that when I
Yes,
see you.
awesome, awesome. I can't wait. We can start putting it on our little wall behind our studio. Right now I'm at home, but our studio usually we're gonna start putting hopefully like people that want to send us their pictures. I have these, but because yeah, these are artists like I have Solido, Stephanie, and of course my best friend. I usually try to get those pictures, but sometimes they don't have it. So if artists that have that, send it to us. We're gladly to put it up. Again, Ms. Veronica,
Oh,
I wish you all the best. Thank you guys for listening and tuning in.
thank
Um, I can't wait to meet you, and I wish you all the best.
thank you. Big
Yes.
abrazos.
All right, guys. I'm gonna let Ms. Veronica log off. Thank you, Ms. Veronica. We'll see you soon.
Bye. See you soon.
All right, guys. That was Ms. Veronica La Consentida. You guys, we have an amazing month of January to end off with. Thursday, we're gonna have Mr. Stevie D, and then on Monday of the 27th of January, we're gonna have Mr. Mario Flores and the Soda Creek Band, and then on the 28th, we're gonna have the amazing Mafia tribute band called Loca Pasión, Mr. Joey Jimenez, um, Michael Mellini. Man, there's so many artists that are in that band that are just blowing me away with the type of music that they're putting out there. We also have an amazing February coming up. I think in February we have also, I think our calendars filling up pretty soon. In February, we're gonna have on February 3rd, we're gonna have Miss Gigi Guerrero. I'm finally gonna get Miss Gigi in here. And then on February 4th, we're gonna have Angel Miranda, also great artists out there. On the 11th of February, we're gonna have the Conjunto Cats. We'll also be doing the Conjunto Cats. And on Valentine's Day, we're gonna have Miss Heather Alcantar. On February 25th, I don't know what we're doing yet, but we have something going on that. On February 18th, we're gonna have Mr. Art Tejerina, the ex vocalist of La Grupo Vida. Mr. Art Tejerina will also be here doing an interview with us. Again, guys, our January and February schedule is already getting full. Again, thank you guys so much for logging in. Thank you for tuning in. Y'all stay warm. It's cold out there. People, don't get crazy. Don't go steal, not steal, but don't leave our shelves empty at HEBs because it's only a cold front, guys. It's nothing more. We're panicking on something that we shouldn't panic on. You guys just stay warm, stay safe. Always check on your elderlies, check out on your pets. Again, guys, thanks for tuning in. Stay warm. We'll see you guys on Thursday with Mr. Stevie D. Thank you, guys. Peace.